going on, everybody? You already know who it is. I need no introduction. Gonna give you a quick my recap of Beauty and Black, Tyler Perry show. Um, all right. First, starting off, I thought when I first put it on, I was like, this joint look like it's kind of weird. It didn't look like a regular like Power look. Power look like kind of a like movie-ish. It didn't look like that. It looked like a soap opera. But I seen the storyline. I'm like, this kind of okay. So as I'm watching it, like the characters is like Tyler Perry did a good job creating them characters. My favorite character would be maybe Roy, because I liked him from Temptations when he's a little young boy back then. I liked him from there. But the show, it was put together well. It was well thought out. So in season one, you know, they got her. They basically blackmail. They former cops blackmailing them. Making them all this money, and that's how they was getting money. So the main character, the female, she was getting on my nerves. Like, okay, I can see you not with all the like she was not like really one of them strippers like that. She was not like that. She was she was basically like doing what she felt like she had to do because her mom got jealous because the boyfriend was sleeping with her, basically raping her. So in order for her to get rid of that problem, she gotta get rid of Kimmy. So Kimmy on her own, so she found her way through stripping. With not much of a body. Matter of fact, I don't even really think they showed Kimmy body. I don't think that Kimmy had a shape that she could have been a stripper. So with Kimmy trying to find her own way, getting involved in the strip club life, she runs across a lot of, street life things. And I think that Kimmy was more of a scary than anything. No, I think my favorite character was I forgot his name, the Rican boy that was I forgot his name. The Rican boy. He was the funniest character, him and Charles. But the thing with Kimmy with me was, even though, like, what's his name, Horace felt like he felt comfortable around Kimmy and that Rican boy, I forgot his name. He didn't. He hated his family so much that he would give a stripper with a good heart, the stripper with the heart of gold, his fortune before his family get it. So, skipping past things, once Kimmy got in that position that she was going to get this money, like 1.5 in her account, she still didn't believe it. Like, the money is there. She still wasn't believing, like, what was going on. If I was Kimmy, I'm like, yo, we stashing now. Okay, 1.5 in my savings, 1.2 in my own checking. Take all that money out of my savings, put it in a different account. I would have switched everything. So anytime if this dude changed his mind, I got 1.2. But what was bothering me was she kept, no, this don't seem real, and she was not really living the life that what us hood people would have lived. we'd have been like, we'd have been like the Puerto Rican boy was inside of the club. You know, at least one night, not spending like that, but you know what I'm saying. But Kimmy was making me mad, but like I don't know. You know, and the other girl was like, bro, you better live up, like live this life. This is real. So Kimmy was getting on my nerves. But I like when Kimmy really bossed up, like when she really started like taking control. So the plot I didn't even see coming at the end. You know, but Roy was a problem. And so was the other guy, Harvey's brother. I forgot his name too. Because it went off so long ago. I don't really remember like everything, like all the names no more. It's just the silly ones. And the other one, Charles' brother, the one that kept sleeping with all the strippers, falling in love. They never loved each other. They would just gotta marry somebody. So him and his wife, like I think she kind of had feelings, or it was so much of her pride. Like you can't be having somebody come in my house and you sleeping with this chick, because they had like they hated each other. She's not sleeping with him, so why did she get mad when he had the girl there? Then she went to the club where the girl was at. I mean, the back door on the little hiding spot, and trying to fight the girl. So her emotions was involved. You saying you don't like this man, but your emotions involved. She's not in your house until after that part, but she wasn't. You ain't catch her in your crib at first. So why was you trying to fight the girl? If you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. So to get further into it, Charles got set up by his mom because she owed like $200,000 to these vicious people. I wonder where that twist gonna go after the season 3. When people gotta be involved again. He found out his mom set him up, but he didn't find out his mom was set him up to the point that she told him he gotta pay $200,000 to clean that mess up that they made. And Charles didn't have a heart like that to be chopping up, the people like that. I don't know how he did that, how he stomached that. So the mom was definitely getting Charles because she felt like Charles was like the weakest link, and he's not that violent like the other brother was. The other brother would have probably killed his mom, unalived his mom because of that. So then he finds out that his mom, his own mother, was extorting him because she in debt. To make a long story short, at the end, they are at the table, this big meeting, the end of season 2, and they got the fans listening to the whole conversation. So each one of the I forgot his name, the other Charles' brother, everybody think they're in control, but the whole kid and I forgot Charles' brother, wife name, had it all lined up to have them recorded. So everything was recorded, and because of it, they got, and I guess it was a clause in the will that you can't go to jail or get convicted of a felony or anything like that. So everybody went down, and everybody looking like, why Charles get locked up? Because Charles knew about that body. And they mentioned it so the feds can hear. That's how that went down. So my take on the whole series would be, it was real good. It was the best one Tyler Perry came out with in a long time. But like I said, I'm trying to figure out what season 3 gonna go at. It would it would have to be. Oh man, I went the wrong way. I think I did. It would have to be when Kimmy's friend pushed Roy's son off the ledge because she thought he was SAN, Kimmy's little sister. Well, she didn't really push him. She kind of like kept poking at him. It gotta be she got pregnant by Roy's son. Roy's gonna be a part of the family because of the baby. This is what I'm getting from it. And I think Roy's gonna take control. Roy's gonna have control over everything because of his son. He's gonna find out that Kimmy and it was more than what it was said. That was said. I think Kimmy's girlfriend is gonna get unalived. They're gonna get her off the show. Who else gonna leave the show? Probably the Puerto Rican boy, but I would keep him there because he's the funny one. And I don't know what they're gonna do with those other two people that the brother and sister that they saved. That it could be a twist with them two in it too. They could have been like they could be informants, to bring down the whole family. I'm not sure, but my take on that is like, what's up? I see you in the chat. Like, hit that like button and subscribe. You can see I'm driving. I can't really read. I think you said hi. I can't really read what it say, but really, that was a good series. I liked it. I'm looking forward to season 3, and it gotta be a little bit more drama, a little bit more street. They gotta bring some like the people that was torturing Charles' mom. They gotta bring something like that. A little bit more of that. A little bit more suspense. And being so this is the last season that's coming out, some main character gotta go down, and I think it's not gonna be Horace. It might be Kimmy's sister. It's Kimmy's sister going to college. So it would be, it gotta be like a favorite. So it would be like Roy gonna go down, Kimmy girlfriend going down, who else? And maybe Charles. No, Charles' brother. They gonna go down. And probably the lawyer. That's my take on that. That's what I think will happen in season 3. Now, we'll see if I'm right. If I'm right, I'm going to post this live again. And I'm going to say, I told y'all what was going to happen, who was going down and who wasn't. So we'll see. But I appreciate everybody being here. Let me stop right here so I can look at these comments real quick. Where was that? So what's this? Let me see. What's up, John? I don't know who Shark is. Subscribe to the channel, John. Shark know that. I don't know who Shark is. Oh, nobody know my channel really is this. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm gonna be bringing it. Right now, I'm letting everybody know my character, who I am. I got interviews coming. Once my audience get big enough, I start doing interviews. Sit down interviews with people. Interested interviews. I'm doing an interview with what you might call a person that is a witch, or a person that worship the ancestors. I'm doing an interview with. I'm not going to tell y'all too much, but that's the one that everybody waiting on. That's in my audio podcast. They want that one. A lot of people like that I know that's interesting. I know a couple of celebrities. I'm gonna see if they let me interview them. You know, they're not gonna get that many views. They might do it off the strength because they know me, because my channel's small. But I want to interview um Charleston White. I want to interview Woody. I want to ask them questions that they never had asked to them before. Cause I'm not going. If we not going, I don't go on strip. I ask you what I want to know, but I've been following them, and it's certain questions people never ask them. I want to interview 607 On. I want to definitely interview Oskino. I'm gonna get the interview. I fucks with Oskino. I don't know Oskino, but I fucks with him. I like what he stand for. I like what he talk about. I like that he found a way to build his YouTube channel up, because he brought out this joint called I forgot what it was, but it was like 3 episodes, deeper than rap. I was watching that because I was always a fan of Oskino when he had that rap on the Come Up Show. Said never get no Bentley working at Burger King. Something like that. But I'm definitely gonna be trying to get those interviews. They're the ones I want. Charleston White 607 on Oskino, and who else I want to interview? Those three right now. I'm a small channel, so I don't know. They might show me some love. They need to, because I'm gonna be next up in line. When I collaborate with people, I'm gonna have a spotlight on them, even though they're way bigger than me in their eyes. They're bigger than me. But in the YouTube world, yes. And as celebrities, they are bigger than me. But you are who you are. And I think that I'm a person that's gonna blow up on this. But my content gonna be way different. I'm gonna have fights on here, like I'm talking about like street fights, like people really like I'm riding, I see something, I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna have interviews. I'm gonna have funny shorts. I'm gonna catch people like nodding out. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff like that. So right now I gotta go in here, grab me some coffee, and get myself situated for work. So Facebook, let me read this again. It said, I think John trying to say he didn't know this channel exists. Well, a lot of people don't know I exist. It's a shark though. A lot of people don't know I exist, but I'm here, and I'm gonna be here for a while. I got 162 subscribers. I need at least 370 more, 368 more, and I can get monetized a little bit. But I need everybody to subscribe to this channel. Don't start subscribing to me when y'all start seeing celebrities or people that y'all don't think that this little old me would have. I'm not here to jump in somebody's lane. I'm trying to create my own lane, my own niche, my own time I drop. My next one will be, you can always catch New Live #lit for the next couple of months around 7:30 in the morning. I will be live. Thanks for being here. See y'all next time.